The first way that I try and relate to kids is by trying to be their friend. I know that when I was a kid, being friends with someone was a really big deal. And you would always say, okay, are we friends now? And just like making sure, there's always the threat. If you do that, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. I remember one time when I was watching kids and I drew a little cartoon about it. But this girl that I'd become like friends with over the course, she was standing in line behind these other kids waiting for the slide. And she said, like, let me go now, otherwise we're not going to be friends. And she was so sincere in the way that she was saying that, like, it was such a big deal that we're not going to be friends if I wouldn't let her go. Obviously, I couldn't let her cheat. But just the idea and the sincerity behind that, like, it was a really big deal for her to be friends with me. And so I first try to relate to kids and try and win them over by being friends. I make them know that I'm in charge, but also I want them to know that they can trust me, which is another big thing. I want them to know that they can trust me with their problems and that I'll try and help them no matter what is going on. Another reason why I love kids is because they have really big imaginations. One time I asked this little girl what she wanted to be when she grew up. She told me, when I grow up, I'm going to be an astronaut. And I said, okay, where are you going to go? And she's like, to the Earth. I was like, okay, are you going anywhere else? She told me she was going to the sun and to Mars and Venus. And she was going to be a teacher and a ballerina. Of course, that's probably not going to happen. But the imagination is there. And I want to encourage kids to let their imagination take them anywhere. Because eventually they're going to grow up and they are going to be told they can't do what they want to do. But I want to encourage them to explore and do whatever they can when they are now. Another reason why I really like working with kids is, this is a cartoon of me and my friend when I was little. We adored teenagers. Whenever we would play house, we would go like this. Okay, well, I'm going to be 16. And then the next person would say, well, I'm going to be 18. We loved teenagers, and we couldn't wait to be that age. And once I became a teenager, then all I heard was people saying teenagers were awful and that you can't trust them. And sure, there are teenagers that you can't trust, but a lot of us are still good people. And so I want to be there for kids and show them that when they come to be a teenager, people are going to say a lot of bad things about teenagers, but that doesn't mean that they have to act that way. I just want to show them that, like, teenagers really are as cool as they think, I guess. I'm not that cool, but, so yeah, in the end, I just want to have friendship with them, and I want them to be able to get to know someone that's different than their parents, but will also support what their parents are teaching them, because they'll take it a lot better, and it will mean more coming from someone they trust and they consider their friend. It'll mean more to them if someone additional besides their parents tells them, you shouldn't do that, or you should do that. So, yeah.